Hey, Topping Airlines Math and History, and we're gonna talk about the outlier. So in the past few videos, we have been taking a look at statistics and data, and we have also been learning about the mean, median, mode, and range. So what the outlier does in this video is we're gonna find the mean, and we're gonna see why the outlier highly affects the average. So these numbers that are shown on the screen represents the scores from the Vex Robotics game Tipping Point. Tipping Point is a game that you play with robots and you try to score higher than the opposing alliance. Here's an example.
Autonomous in 3, 2, 1, go. They're fighting over it. Who will take it? Does it break the plane?
How's it gonna go?
We can't tell. 999.
1437 immediately in placing the red goal all the way on top of the platform. This is really gonna deter the blue team from trying anything in terms of getting things off their platform. That platform now is just the target.
It looks like there's a little bit of a fight going on in the middle here between...
So at the end of the game Tipping Point, the highest score wins. So these are different scores that were scored from different games and different rounds. What we're gonna try and do is find the average of them, meaning what is the average or what the mean is between all of these scores. The way to find it out, we have to add up all the numbers and divide by how many numbers there are. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 numbers. So add up all the numbers and divide by 14. When we do that, when we add all the numbers, we get 1,649. But when we divide by 14, because that's how many numbers there are, then we get an answer of, our average is 117.7 points. But since you can't score Vex Robotics games with decimals, we're gonna round this to the nearest one. So we're gonna say 118 is going to be our average among the number of scores right here. So what we just did was find the average. To understand what the outlier is, in statistics, an outlier actually means that a number or a piece of data is different, way different than all the other ones, because these are actually close together. But if we add a score like 1,000, even though it's not possible in Vex Robotics games, that is called our outlier because it's different and it's way far from all the other ones. So what we're going to be doing is adding an outlier of 348 because that is way beyond all these numbers here, and that's actually the world record for Tipping Point Skills Challenge. So when we add up all those numbers, including 348 as our outlier, we get an answer of 1,997, and when we divide by 15 numbers, because that 348 was added, we're gonna get an answer of 133, because when we do that, that is our different average, and when we have our outlier, it's gonna bring the average towards that number. So you see how 348 was a much larger number than all the other numbers. When we don't have that outlier, it's gonna come out to 117. But when we have the outlier, that outlier is going to drive the average towards itself, making the average larger. If you had a bunch of numbers like 50, 60, 70, 75, 90, 80, 85, but if you have 0, 0 is going to be our outlier, for example, because it is way different and far apart from all the other numbers that are close together. I hope this video has helped you understand what an outlier is and how it affects the average. Thank you for watching Taoping Airlines Math Industry. Like and subscribe. And to end the video, let's watch a Vex Robotics competition go haywire because the speakers and the camera malfunction.
There, so the red one's over there, the red one's over there, red one's over there, one's over there, over there. There are the tone, there are the tone, there are the tone, okay, now the platform, now the platforms are protected.